I'm going live. Oh, I am live. Oh, there's everybody. Oh, goodness. It's been a long day, everybody. It's been a long day. And no one is on yet. So I am going to be talking to myself for a while, I guess. Um, so I wanted to do a update on my me relaxing my hair. So if you're catching the replay, I'll answer the comments that you have. So a couple of things. I relaxed my hair at the end. I cannot remember. It was either the very last day of it was either the very last day of June. No, excuse me, very last day of May or the first day of June. I remember it was like after midnight when I was doing it, so I can't remember which day. The very first thing, first of all, the relaxer that I used was ORS. And the very first thing I did after I relaxed my hair is I gave myself a trim because there was a certain way I wanted my hair to grow out. And so a lot of the stuff that I was doing, I had to remember from when I had relaxed my hair, way back in the day. Um, so it was like I was trying to remember what was going on. So one thing that I did not do, and this is very, very important because you're like, LaQuinda, your hair looks fluffy. The first thing I did after I relaxed my hair and after I had trimmed it into the shape that I wanted to be in, I I did a protective style and then I did like a wash and go. So what I did not do, two things I did not do. I did not round brush blow dry my hair. I use Rev Air. So my daughter, if y'all remember her, she has really really long hair, and so we use a Rev Air hair dryer on her hair, and so I used her Rev Air on my hair as well. And so I'm gonna have access to that hair dryer soon. So that's the dryer I'm gonna be using on my hair because I have a blow dryer, but right now I used that when I did my wash and go. Now I remembered when I had relaxed hair before that I did a wash and go. I used to do wash and goes on my relaxed hair back in the day. So I knew that I could do them and they would look nice. And so what I decided to do, I did a wash and go. What I did not like about it is I had to do like a lot of scrunching and stuff, but I'm going to get a diffuser to help because when I do a wash and go, and I'm gonna do one on the channel. When I do my wash and go, I want that diffuser to do some of that work, and I still have quite a bit of fullness in my hair. Um, One of the reasons why I have quite a bit of fullness still in my hair is because I already knew that I wasn't going to flat iron my hair. I haven't flat ironed my hair since 2015. I want to say was the last time 2014, 2015 was the last time I flat ironed my hair, and I knew I didn't want to flat iron my hair when after I got a relaxer because I'm not interested in going through that process. It takes too long. I remember when I used to do it, and my hair is going to grow out, um, long as well. Because when before I went natural, I had really, really long hair as well. And so that's something that I've always had. I've always had long hair. And so, and my hair grows really, really fast. If y'all don't know anything else about me, my hair grows extremely, extremely fast. And so, what what I decided to do once I got the relaxer was not blow dry my hair, with the combs where it's directly on the hair and stuff like that. I did not want to blow dry my hair like bone straight, and then I did not want to flat iron my hair. So that's two things differently that I'm doing now that my hair is relaxed. Um, so I that doesn't mean that I'm not going to have um hair that's straighter. I just remember that I can get those same looks by using hair rollers. There's a couple of pictures that I posted on Instagram, I think in June. And I posted those pictures. I want to say I had on a black dress or something, but it was in June and my hair seemed a little slicker. I had a relaxer then. And one of the things that I did was I just used sponge rollers. So like after I blow dry my hair, with the Rev Air, I just rolled my hair up with sponge rollers. But if I want a flatter look, I'm just gonna roll it with the hard rollers and do a roller wrap, because a roller wrap always gave me, those smooth looks that I was looking for back in the day. And so I still know how to do those. So that is probably one of the things that I'm going to do. Um, I still use the exact same hair products except for one thing. Um, when before I relaxed my hair, I had switched over the past year to Melanin Hair Care, Natural 85's hair products. I switched over to her products. And I switched my daughter over to her products because they work really, really well for her hair. We were really happy to have something that was great for her hair. And so I worked, so I switched my products over except for one thing, and that's the conditioner. I was trying to use the leave-in conditioner that she had, but I can't leave it into my hair because it triggers my asthma. Because the scent is like a peppermint, and so one thing I did was I did go back to my original conditioner, which is Fructis Garnier. So that conditioner is the conditioner I'm using for my hair now. But all the other products remain the same. When I use my wash and go, when I did my wash and go, I used Motion's foam mousse. I'm actually going to do that wash and go again, but I'm not going to do it until I get that diffuser. Um, and I think that diffuser is going to make a big difference. And depending on how it looks, I may or may not add perm rods to certain ends. It just really depends. But I have to get the really, 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 really small perm rods for that. Um, but when I did it last time, it didn't really change a lot. So my hair, the way that I cut my hair, when I trimmed it, I trimmed it in a shape because what I was thinking about was layers, but not in the short stage like how it is now. I was thinking more about layers when it grows out. Um, and when it grows out, I was thinking more like Farrah Fawcett layers. That's the vision that's in my head right now. And so that's sort of like where I'm going with the grow out. So that when my hair gets longer, it'll be, I'm going for that Farrah Fawcett look because I absolutely love that look. Um, today, today's hairstyle was literally just me taking down two giant flat twists, and I think one of the things, because it's a video on the channel called I think it's Making Room for Myself or something like that. And everybody who watched that video knew I was about to put a relaxer in my hair because I was literally sharing what all that was going on, and I was sectioning my hair off and putting the Vaseline on my edges and things like that. So I was um talking about that process there. And I lost my train of thought with that. But that's where it is. It's in that video on the channel. If y'all were wondering where did it go, I actually did say it on the channel. I was putting on the gloves and everything too. But we were talking about other stuff. But I think, yeah, that's what's my train of thought. The one thing I did not want to do, because this a pattern that I noticed where people were getting relaxers, and it's like the relaxed videos seem to be more of a, oh, my hair has grown this length thanks to a relaxer. And I kind of didn't want to do that here, right? Because when you get a relaxer, yes, your hair is going to be straight. Yes, it's gonna have certain things that you're not gonna that you may not have to manage when you have relaxed hair, not relaxed hair, but natural hair. And so I kind of didn't want to make it this, oh, after 25 years of being natural, I'm going to get a relaxer, or black girl gets relaxer after 75 years of being natural. I didn't want my video to be like that. And so I really wanted it to be like, hey, I got a relaxer. And so I'm actually happy with it. Again, I use ORS, and I think the thing for me is I knew, like, when I got a relaxer that I was going to lose some of the volume of my hair. And so I had to think back um, when I had a relaxer and what kept my hair, the volume and the hair that I did have, the body that I did have when I had a relaxer. And the biggest thing of all was the minimization of direct heat. And so that was probably one of my greatest decisions in getting a relaxer, that I had decided that when it came to blow drying, I was going to try to blow dry my hair bone straight. And when it came to, and then I was not going to use a flat iron. So those are like my two rules now when it comes to relaxing. Now, how often do I get a relaxer? I am going straight back to the rule that I had when I actually wore a relaxer, which means I'm not getting a relaxer. I only get a relaxer every 6 months. So my next relaxer will be in November. And so I think that adds up. I think it adds up to November. And so my next relaxer will be in November. Um, I'll probably look at my hair again in October and see if I want to modify the trim or the cut in any way. But outside of right now, but as of right now, I'm okay. I'm due for a wash because this is the remnants of that wash and go that I had. But again, I didn't want to wash my hair again until I actually um, I didn't want to wash my hair again until I got that diffuser, because again, I don't want to put that that direct heat on my hair. And since it's a wash and go, it wouldn't be direct heat, and I didn't want it to. I don't want to sit around with wet hair. So I did like the Motions foam mousse, or whatever. I think it's mousse. The foam setting lotion, or mousse, whichever one it is. I did like that one. I do have another one. It's called, it starts with a D and I think it's an X in it. I can't remember the name of it. But I used that one once before, and it was something about it. I don't want to say it was wrong. I can't remember if it's the smell, because I have to be really careful with products now, because I have asthma. And some of the products, they smell good and they're great if they're away from me, but if when I put them in my hair, because that scent will stay in my hair, it'll trigger an asthma attack. So I have to be mindful of that nowadays. But So the no-nos now for the relaxer, I guess you would say, I don't want to call it relaxer journey because I've already been here before. So it's not, it's, I think it is a wiser way to have a relaxer for me in my experience is no direct heat for me. And if I want it again, if I want it that smoother look, sometimes I'm just gonna do a roller wrap with the hard rollers. Y'all remember those hard rollers, and hopping under that dryer for a couple of hours. Um, so I'm trying to see what's next. So the diffuser for wash and goes. I am going to get tiny perm rods because I know when I try to do a twist out, I'm going to run into an issue because again, my hair is processed now. And so the tiny perm rods are going to be for those ends of my hair to give me that extra curl because they're going to be straight. They're going to be straight now since I have a relaxer. And then it's just protective styles. I know y'all saw that huge. If you were on Instagram, you saw that picture of those. Um, it was two pictures. One was I had braids coming in the front, and then my small hair, and then I changed it to where I crocheted massive hair in the back, and had and added hair to the front. So the protective styles are still gonna roll out. That's not gonna change. I'll probably be more mindful of like the protective styles I get like that first month after a relaxer and just allow my hair to chill for a while. But yeah, so that is pretty much overall. Hold on. Okay. That's pretty much overall um everything. The hair is fine. My hair is fine. Um I is my hair dry? Not it's not to be honest, it's not any different than hey babe. It's not any different um than any other time. My hair is just hot. And so I am learning to keep my hair covered and tucked for because of the heat. Not because of anything else. So like I really have more concerns regarding my hair and the heat than I actually did for the relaxer. So I think that's it. So as of right now, this is what we're looking like right now. So again, the next relaxer will be in November. But one thing, and this is very, very important, very, very important. Under no circumstances will I be relaxing my hair on um on YouTube. That is like a like I've dyed my hair on YouTube before, but the whole relaxing my hair, no, that's like a chemical process. It is a chemical process. I am not trying to give anybody any instructions regarding that chemical process. Y'all gonna have to read them instructions on that box and on that paper with them cheap plastic gloves because I am not showing that chemical process on this on this channel. So that's one video if you request. I'm just gonna tell you outright, I'm not. That's a negative. And I don't get in the don't get a relaxer debate because at the end of the day it doesn't bother me ever which way because my hair is going to do what I needed to do regardless of the state that I have it in, whether it's bald, relaxed, or natural. And so I just leave that debate to other people because I you do what you love to do for yourself. Because I want to smile about me at the end of the day, and you need to smile about you at the end of the day. So we're at the 20-minute mark. So I'm going to hop up out of here. Thanks for everybody who hopped in and there. And if you're watching the replay, you can check me out at Laquanda on everything. All right, y'all. Bye.